Okay, so I'm making another video. These are French fries. I'm going to double fry them. First at 325 and then at 375 to make them crisp. So, starting off, the only ingredients here are potatoes. So I peeled, cut these, and soaked them to get some of the starch off. I did it all day, but basically I think a couple hours is enough to do that. And then here's the thing, and partly the reason I'm doing this, is this new deep fryer. So it's heating up to 325. That's what it looks like. Comes with a basket. Kind of excited to use this actually. I've wanted one of these for quite a while. And I talked myself out of it because it's not the healthiest thing in the world, but you know. And you know, when I was in Berlin a couple months ago, there was this restaurant that was specialized in French fries. Everything was French fries. And it doesn't sound good, but I decided to come to terms with the fact that French fries are really actually one of my favorite foods. So as soon as this heats up, oh, we got a green light, so it's ready to go. See that? I'm going to go ahead and do a fry for I think about 3 minutes until they're sort of turning color and they're kind of soft, and then I'm going to dump them back on this tray. And then I'm going to heat the oil up to 375 and then cook them for 3 or 4 minutes to get them really nice and crispy. So I'll check in with you in a couple minutes. Okay, so I put them in the basket. So I'm not really sure about the depth of the oil at all because it's a really small thing. So I put about this many in there because I want to make sure it comes out nice. So I can't do this with 2 hands, with one of my hands occupied, so I'm going to have to put down the phone. So here's the first fry at 325 degrees for about 4 minutes or so. Okay. So I don't think I have this handle on there correctly because it's not gonna, you have to take it off. All right, I'll set the timer for 4 minutes and come back to this. Okay, so this is what they look like when they're about halfway done. That's 325 for 4 minutes. And I've got another batch loaded up. I used a little bit more because I realized that the oil is a little deeper than I thought it was. So for 3 potatoes, which is a lot of French fries actually as it turns out, I'm probably gonna have to do this for a total of 4 times and then repeat the process at the higher temperature. Okay, here it goes. Put this lid on to help it retain some of the heat and turn on this fan. Okay, so the last batch of the first fry is cooking in there. And I'm going to show you what the half-finished product looks like. So you got these flimsy, kind of greasy, limp fries. You wouldn't want to eat that. They probably wouldn't taste that bad with some salt, just a cooked potato. But we're going to make them crispy in the second fry. So I'll show you what that looks like when I start. Okay, so the little green ready light is on. It took about maybe 3 minutes to go from 325 to 375. The important part is how quickly it reheats after I dunk these French fries in there, because I've learned from experience, but also you'll read that if you don't deep fry at a high temperature at about 380 degrees, you know, just before the oil starts to get kind of smoky, you know, that sort of thing, then you're gonna end up with a less than desirable product. It'll be a little bit greasy and limp. So hopefully it'll hold the temperature really well. Here it goes. Yeah, actually I could have put more in there. Okay, there's the finished product. I'm gonna put salt on these right away while they're still hot. And I would say that these are just about perfect. Okay, so I've got 2 more batches lined up. So that's it. I put it on the spatula so I didn't have to touch them. Okay, there's the second batch. I'm just on the last one. And I do have one French fry anecdote. And it's kind of funny, but when I was a middle school teacher in Japan, one of my students, her name was Natsumi Wada, she asked me what my favorite food was. You know, it's a strange question, right? But you get asked stuff like that. And I thought for a minute, you know, and I don't think she really expected me to say her favorite food, you know, at the same time, because God knows what that was. But I actually said French fries, you know. because it actually is kind of something I always consistently enjoyed. And the look of disappointment on her face made me feel really bad. I was, I was going to change my mind and say something else, but then I decided, nah, I'll go with it. But I don't know what she thought I would say. Probably some Japanese food like sushi. But yeah. Anyway, so these are all done, and these came out absolutely beautiful. You get a little close up here. They're crunchy and tender inside, and salty and just beautiful. They're going to be good. So the advantage of this thing right here, and the reason I got it is you have to tinker with the heat all the time, to keep it up to the appropriate temperature. And I just thought this would really simplify it, and we'll use it for French fries sometimes. When my son requests it, I go like, God, I don't really want to make that, but I put it off. But we'll also use it for tempura, and maybe we'll make donuts and stuff like that. Really unhealthy thing. That's all.